What's up, guys? Connor from Rock Pokémon here, coming at you with another Market Monday. Just kind of had some thoughts going through my head. Thought I'd just rip a video off. I didn't really prepare. Just have a lot of thoughts going through my head from some recent things that have happened, and I want to talk about remembering what defines you. Let me start with maybe I'm going to tell you guys a little more about myself. To a point. I don't like to put a lot of myself, my personal life out in the public, but my name's Connor, as you guys know. I'm almost 30 years old. I currently work in the financial services industry, wealth management, meaning I work on investing and financial plans and estate planning for ultra affluent folks, business owners, celebrities, entertainers, all that. Actually moving out of that industry and taking a role as the chief financial officer of a startup in town that I've been an advisor for. So very excited about that. So currently in a transition period of my career. And some of that sparked this thought because I think a lot of us tend to define ourselves by our hobbies, our work, and it's important to remember, truly who we are and what grounds us and what makes us who we are. So for me, some of the most important things in my life to me are my faith, my family, my friends, and then I have some passions. I have a passion for finance and investing and the kind of startup venture world. Obviously, you guys know I have a passion for collectibles. As we can see, I love art. I love sports. I'm a huge Buffalo Bills fan, Oregon football, New York Yankees, Sabres hockey. Grew up playing just about every sport under the sun. But football and rugby were my big loves. Played rugby in college. Because I wanted to play college football and was recruited to do so, but I wanted to have a little more flexibility with my college career. So I ended up leading youth ministry at a high school when I went to school in the South, and also playing rugby, D2 rugby. So I love the outdoors. I grew up as a hunter. Big fan of just spending time in the woods. It's just upstate New York. It's beautiful, especially in the fall this time of year, and it's great to be out there. So love anime. Love, like I said, a bunch of different TCGs, but I have a bunch of different passions, right? I play guitar. You guys see the guitars in the background of my videos. Like, I have a lot of different passions, and none of these things truly define who I am as a person. They don't ground my identity. My identity is rooted in my faith, in my relationships with my family, and the way that those closest to me value me, and the way I can bring value and love them, right? So, I don't want to get super, I don't know, not political is the right word, but zealous or definitive or whatever. But I will say that, my faith, I'm a Christian. It's a massive part of my life. It's the guiding force through my life. And I think what we're seeing now, especially with the way the TCG hobby has just moved in an astronomical fashion over the last 1 to 2 years, is that you have people like me who finally came out of their shell, right? Who have been collecting their whole lives, right? I mean, I've been collecting freaking Pokemon since it came out, sports cards since I can remember, among a bunch of other different things. Have always been a passionate art collector as well, and loved it, kind of those aesthetics. Got a lot of that from my mom, got the sports cards from my dad, and the athletics from my dad. as far as like being a Yankees fan and things like that. But I think that, what I think is really important is that you've had a lot of people like me who have come out of the woodwork and, started a YouTube channel or started an Instagram. And you guys have to remember, like, as a consumer of content, right? So when I look at these content creators, you have to remember, like, that's not what like defines who they are. You don't know who people are behind the camera. And with that comes, my identity is not attached to these cardboard items I have. And I think a good example of that is Nightfall. MetaZoo, Nightfall. So the second set that MetaZoo has put out, I've been opening this and really have enjoyed it. Like, I think the art's really cool. I didn't like Cryptid Nation. I didn't like the first edition of the box, or the first set of MetaZoo. Funny story, I actually passed on the Kickstarter. Long story, but would have worked out okay. But and it's weird because I've just gotten like some heat and all these like people who hate on MetaZoo, and it's like, I don't understand, like, just because I like a set of a trading card game doesn't mean I'm a MetaZoo person. Like MetaZoo doesn't define me, Pokemon doesn't define me, anime doesn't define me. Like I'm a very multifaceted, complex human being, and most of us, all of us, really are. And so what I want to encourage you guys to do is not lose focus of the most important things in your life, the things that truly define who you are, and always remember what those things are and why they're the most important things in your life. And remember that this stuff, cardboard, this collecting, it's not the be all end all, right? Even if this is your business and it's your full-time gig, it can't be what defines you, because it's just gonna let you down in the end. You're gonna be searching and trying to fill a hole that you can't, quite frankly. So remember what you value. Remember, if you have a faith, it's your faith, your family, your friends, relationships. And then you have all these pieces of your life, all these things you're involved in that create this complex, beautiful human that you are. And I just get a little, not frustrated, it's really just sad when people get so vehemently angry or vehemently upset, of course on the internet, not necessarily in real life, but on the internet, about silly things. And I think what I struggle with most is it makes me sad, because I think that it's going to be hugely detrimental to all the hobbies that we love over time, because we're at this point in society where everything has to be polarizing. It's like you either love or hate something. You can't just like be involved or kind of enjoy it. It's like either I'm all in or I'm all out. It's the best thing since sliced bread, or it's, freaking the devil's work. And it's just like, there's an in-between, guys. Like you can be multifaceted within the hobbies you enjoy. You can collect whatever the heck you like. That's why I always say, collect what you love. It's not for some hokey saying. It's that truly you should focus on what makes you happy. Not when anyone tells you should collect, or tells you you shouldn't collect, or tells you you should spend money on or not spend money on. Stick to your values and do the things that you get some enjoyment out of. But keep the perspective that you can't find true happiness in just material things, right? Like our relationships, if you have some sort of faith basis, those are, your friends, your family. Those are 3 big F's. That's what I talk about. Faith, family, friends. Those are the things that are truly important in our lives. And look, I spend a lot of time in the TCG world. And I meet people from all walks of life, and I am so blessed to have met those people. And I just want to encourage you guys to remember to just keep things in perspective, right? It's not meant to consume your life. It's meant to be something additive to this core that you have. And I think we all need to take a step back from time to time and reframe how our hobbies are affecting our overall lives. So, I don't have much more to say on it. I just wanted to basically hop on this Monday. I recorded a podcast. I did a box break. I am doing another live tonight. Today's actually Saturday. I'm recording this. And then I'm recording another podcast tomorrow, Sunday. So just wanted to record a quick Market Monday for you guys and bring you guys something that I think is a little valuable. And the key takeaway is remember what truly defines you. And when you're interacting with other people, especially on the internet, remember to be kind and to extend grace and a little bit of benefit of the doubt. And remember that just because someone posts a picture of something on their Instagram or puts a silly reel out or puts a story up, it doesn't mean that person's identity is wrapped up in that thing that they posted and you should therefore love them or hate them. Because that doesn't define who they are as a person. And you should remember that when you're interacting with them. So that's what I'll leave you with, guys. Quick little Market Monday for you. I'm a complex human. I have a lot of passions, a lot of things I'm quite good at, a lot of things I'm not good at, a lot of things I love, a lot of things I don't like. But I love to dabble. I love to experience things, especially if I can do it with people that I love and enjoy in a way that, brings me joy. So remember that as you're moving through life and you pivot through hobbies, that you should enjoy whatever truly matters to you and allow others to also enjoy what matters to them. And at the end of the day, just keep it all in perspective and remember that this cardboard, these material possessions are not the be-all, end-all of this world. And I think we would all be better off if we kept that in the forefront of our minds on a day-to-day basis. So thank you guys for listening. It's a quick one. I'll get off my soapbox. We'll be back to some more scheduled programming, some whiteboard videos, some box openings, PSA population report updates coming soon. They're just ripping through the backlog, so that'll be fun. I'm going to be over on Whatnot, ripping boxes. I'm going to be on YouTube Live, hanging out with you guys. Truly appreciate every single one of you. And again, I will reiterate, it is the relationships that keep me doing this. Because I can go back to my closet and collecting by myself, but it's way, way better to do it with people that bring me joy through the relationship they have with me. So I am extraordinarily thankful for each and every one of you. If you are new, welcome. This is a bit of a different video, but just something I wanted to get off my chest. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We do Market Monday videos every Monday. We have a podcast that comes out every 2 weeks or so. We hop on lives to hang out and chat and open some product. You can find me over on Instagram, Rock Pokemon. You can find me on Whatnot, Rock Pokemon. And just thank you. Thank you for being here with me. So remember, collect what you love, but do it intelligently. Take care, guys. Have a great, great week. Go crush your goals. Keep things in perspective. Remember that you are defined not by the things that you do, but truly the way you interact and love others, and keep that at the forefront as you walk through life, walk through this hobby, and interact with the people around you. So that's all I gotta say. Be good, y'all. See ya.